It's the nation's favourite antiques experts.
Which way are the bargains?
Behind the wheel of a classic car.
Do you know where we are?
And a goal to scar Britain for antiques.
Act 1, Scene 1.
The aim, to make the biggest profit at auction. But it's no mean feat. There'll be worthy winners.
We're in the money.
And valiant losers.
Heart broken. Close your ears.
Will it be the high road to glory?
It's just delightful, isn't it?
Or the slow road to disaster? This is Antiques Road Trip. Yeah. We're out on the road trip again in wonderful Wales.
No wonder there are so many lambs around. Isn't it lambing season?
It is, it is. Do you know what sheep farmers drive?
Go on.
Lamborghinis.
Oh, Raj. It's gonna be a long week.
You said it, sister. That's King of the Dad jokes, Raj Bisram behind the wheel, and his long-suffering co-pilot Irita Marriott, looking very sophisto in their 1960s Vandam Pla princess, don't you know?
That colour of the car looks amazing in that sunshine. And you're dressed accordingly. You literally match the car.
I take these things very seriously. Not like you just throw on any scarf. This was literally known as the poor man's Rolls Royce.
It doesn't look that much of a poor man's car to me.
In Rolls Royces, in the back, you've got this sort of cupboard that opens up, and inside you've got drinks and everything. These have got it as well.
Has it?
Yeah.
Should we have an afternoon tea in there?
I'll drive you round and I'll be your chauffeur, OK?
Don't give her any ideas, Raj. She already feels like a big cheese after that last run out, when she plumped for some very classy items.
I mean, I said I wanted to find something meaty.
Meanwhile, Raj's shopping experience was a lot less refined.
Need waking up.
And despite some advice from the great beyond,
The wheel of fortune is spinning in your favour.
Lady Luck was definitely with Irita at the auction.
Sold at 260 then.
Can you believe that?
I saw it with my own eyes.
Which means, in the battle of the auctions, Irita's in the lead with 1-0 in this best-of-5 competition.
Well, I have to say, Rita, you do know your onions.
Raj Bisram, did you just give me a compliment there?
Oh, my goodness, I'm going to have to take that back straight away.
Are you feeling okay?
Obviously not.
There's the Raj we know and love. He started this trip with £1,500 to last him for the whole week. With one leg down, his money's shrunk to £1,140. Irita started with the same amount, but was a little more frugal. Her kitty currently stands at £1,250.
Right now, I'm focused on my tactics.
You got tactics? Since when?
I was up all night drawing diagrams about how I am going to win this road trip. Should I come from the flank, you know, or just go straight ahead?
And what was the final decision?
I think I'm just going to get out a white flag, OK?
Nil desperandum, Raj. There's still 4 more auctions to fight for. This trip will wander in Wales, meander through the Midlands and ease over to East Anglia before our final auction at Market Harborough.
This excitement is real.
On this run out, we'll be shopping all the way to Shropshire, ending up at Bridgnorth, but proceedings get underway in Wales at Wrexham. Or at least on the rural outskirts. First stop of the trip is Brynner Grog Hall, Antiques and Collectibles. They'll be doing this one together, so there could be trouble.
Let me open the door.
Look at you, you've grown some manners overnight, sir.
Surprise, surprise.
Now, I hope you've packed a compass, sensible footwear and sandwiches, because this place is a whopper. 40 dealers have set out their stock in here, and it just goes on. And on. And on. Jenny and Dana are on hand should you get lost. And Polly too, of course. Now, let's talk strategy.
If you're with Rita, it's best not to start at the beginning. Get down one end, stay well clear of her, and who knows?
I wouldn't worry too much, Raj. She's off doing her own thing at the moment.
Oh, I like the door. Can I buy the door? That is so cool. I've never been in a barn with one of these before. What do you reckon? You think it's cool?
I bet she's a hoot at parties. Now, what's Raj up to?
This is an old tractor seat.
Keeping with the farming theme.
They're made of cast iron, and this is where it's made, Wexford. So it's an Irish tractor seat. And I don't know if you've ever been into a bar, but in London, they are full of bars where they've turned these into stools. And they look really, really attractive. They're not very comfortable, but talk about a piece of recycling. This is ideal. £70 on the ticket, though. Heavy.
Very clever, Raj. Now, how are things progressing elsewhere?
Is this open? Oh, yes, it is. This little chap has caught my eye because it's an early Staffordshire inkwell, and I have never seen this form before. It's basically modelled as a little bird's nest with bird, little eggs inside, and what looks like a caterpillar climbing in. It is in rather good condition. Because think, this has survived 200 years, because it would date from about 1820s, 1840s. The selling point for this is pure novelty. And novelty sells. Novelty is always good. And this would appeal to someone who is collecting Staffordshire. It also has the market of collecting inkwells or even bird-related things.
£38 is the price on that.
Do I think there's a profit in it? Maybe only if there's a discount to be had.
I think she's sweet on that one. Uh-oh, here's trouble.
Irita, somebody said you were getting a bit tired, so I brought this trolley to wheel you around.
Oh, are you doing a tour for me?
If you'd like. Okay, on you get.
I do this to my children.
Okay.
What?
Relax, 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 okay? Because somebody did tell me you are off your trolley.
How dare you?
Okay, here we go. And whoa!
Wheeling her away from the good stuff, eh? Very cunning. About time you found something for yourself, though, Raj.
A smile comes straight to my face because in this stand, we have lots of lovely antiques, not just furniture. We've got glassware, we've got ceramics, we've got tea caddies. And here, we've got a lovely pair of cups and saucers. These are early 19th century, and they're really good condition. The colour is still very vibrant, and these have been well kept, because normally they're worn.
They look like Puce transfer printed Staffordshire porcelain to me. £15 per cup and saucer.
If there's no real damage, that's not bad at all. You hear that? That means that there's no damage. So, definitely a possibility.
Progress at last, and I don't think he's quite done with the stuff in this area.
We've got this lovely little oak table with a lovely patina. 18th century, dates probably between 1740 and 1780, and there's only £65 on the ticket, which I find hard to believe because it says it has alterations. That means repairs and such. But it's a very old table. It's had a replacement piece of wood that's put in here. Clearly you can see that. But the rest of it looks pretty original. I think it's almost a no-brainer. I'm going to have to speak to them about this table. I love it.
He's on a roll now. Elsewhere, Irita's back on the hunt.
This is rather adorable. Nowadays, when you give your child breakfast, lunch, dinner, more than likely you'll be getting out a plastic plate. Back in the day, that wasn't quite the case. They were getting things like this. You got your plate where you put your food, then you open this bit, you put hot water inside it, so whatever you got on the plate would be kept warm. Because, you know, kids are on the fastest eaters. It also got two little handles, and the scene that will keep you entertained for ages. The rabbit pinching the huntsman rifle and basically is chasing him around. This is probably about 100 years or thereabouts old. And there's also some marks at the bottom. WMF, do not ask me to say the full name.
Württembergische Metallwaren fabric. That's O-level German.
I've seen so many pieces of Putin silver plate from that factory. I have never seen anything like this. Now, is this gonna put me off? WMF plate warmer, £22. I'm having it.
Just like that. Let's have a chat with Dana at the till.
Hello there.
Hi.
I'm coming bearing some goodies.
I
What
love
do you
it.
reckon? Oh, you love it, do you?
I do love it.
Oh, well, that's good to hear. At
Well,
least
because it's mine.
Are you being biased there?
Yes, a bit.
Well, that has caught my eye. And also, right at the back in one of the cabinets, there was a little inkwell in shape of a nest with a bird. And that was priced at 38. So that's £60 for the two.
And you want the best price, do you?
Well, that would be very good.
What about if I said 50?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah?
Yeah, £50 it is.
Which makes the inkwell £30 and 20 for the plate warmer. Lovely.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Got all your goodies? Time to scarper. Back inside, a call has been put into the dealer about the items Raj has earmarked.
I can see Jenny on her way. She's got a big smile on her face. Let's hope she's going to put a big smile on my face.
I think I will.
I hope so.
The combined price on the cups and saucers is 30. He will do them for 22.
Yeah.
And the oak table, he will do 50 on it.
At those prices, that's really nice. Thank you so much.
That's no problem at all.
The answer is yes, we have a deal.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
That'll be £72, please, Raj, and a very fruitful shopping experience all round. Time now for a quick pop into England and the county town of Shropshire, Shrewsbury, where Irita's had to break out the brolly.
Oh my goodness, this looks quirky.
You should fit right in at the Shire Emporium then.
Hello there.
Hello, how you doing?
Nice to meet
Nice
you,
to meet you
Irita.
too.
Well, where do I start?
Steve, well, wherever you want to.
Where are the
There's loads
bargains?
of great treasures in here at great prices.
I like to hear that. I'll be back.
Yes, this place has a bit of all sorts, and with £1,200 at your disposal, there's plenty to keep a discerning shopper such as yourself occupied for quite a while.
Like that. Oh my God. It has seen better days. But if you take away the fact that that rocking horse, which is probably about 1920s, that it's missing the skin, if you like, it actually has a lot of charm. And I don't mind it the way it is. The paint is chipped, shabby chic. Who doesn't like a bit of shabby chic?
Quite. Originally made to teach children to ride, rocking horses were popularised in the 19th century by none other than Queen Victoria herself. I doubt she'd be amused by this one.
Steve, can you come and help me with something, please?
Of course I can.
Before I ask you to remove this from the top, I can't see a price tag. How much is it?
Can do 45 on the horse.
Can you give me a hand getting it down?
Yeah, of course we can.
This should be good.
Oh my God, it's big. Oh, is it?
Do be careful.
Oh, Steve, my.
Oh, Lordy, mind his head.
Yeah, all right, there you go.
No wonder you said £45. He's falling apart. Oh my God. Oh my God, that was the most dramatic entrance ever. Where did his tail go? Oh no, we lost.
There you go.
We lost his tail. Oh, poor horsey.
Steady on, Irita. Hasn't he suffered enough?
We'll makeshift it.
That's it. There you
There.
go. That's not a bad job.
Right, let's try to reassemble this thing. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm going to be gentle with you, I promise. I promise. Oh, tell you what, let's leave it down here and I'll have a wander around and see what else
OK, fair enough.
I can find.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause that ain't going back in the cupboard anytime soon. Now, back over the border, our man Raj is still wandering through Wales.
Oh, I'm a lucky man. Open road, classic car, sun is shining. I've just got to find one thing that makes a really good profit, and I'm feeling so positive. I need to give myself more pep talks like this.
Let's just hope you pay attention to yourself. He's heading over the other side of Wrexham and the village of Gwersyll, where the next stop for our pepped-up punter is Acorn Antiques and Collectibles.
Hello there.
Oh,
Hi, I'm Raj.
hello, Raj.
And
Hello.
you are?
I'm Dennis.
Dennis,
Welcome to Acorn Antiques.
Thank you. It looks packed with lots of things.
There's loads here and loads of bargains today.
That's what I want to hear.
Of course it is.
I'll be
Good,
back
good,
then.
good.
Dennis wasn't wrong about the quantity of stock. There's 2 floors full of lovely things from various dealers. As for the bargains, well, that's for Raj to find out. Let's see what £1,068 can buy you in here.
Now this is for a professional tea drinker. This is called a teapoy, and it's 19th century, it's mahogany. It's a lovely bit of furniture, but if you open it up, look at that. This is where you kept 4 different types of teas, 2 mixing bowls, and you really went for it. And it's priced at £375. That's not a bad price when you think it costs way more than that in the 19th century to have made. It's a beautiful piece for the professional tea maker.
But he's not feeling the Darjeeling today. Something else?
Dennis?
That was quick.
Hi, Dennis.
Hello. Hi.
Dennis, I've spotted something. That glass bottle over there, but can I move it to the table?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, is that
Make sure
okay?
you don't drop it.
No, I won't drop it. I won't drop it. Trust me, trust me. Oh,
All breakages must be paid for, Raj.
I know it's not an antique, but there's something about it which appeals to me.
Okay.
Well, I guess the fact that it's red, and of course Chateau Margaux is one of the world's most famous reds, but I think this is a real interior decorator's item.
Right.
So if this was cheap enough, at the right price, I might have a go
Well,
at
I
it.
think that is cheap enough, and at the right price.
Now I know why you wear glasses.
Cheeky so-and-so. £48 is the asking price.
Oh, how about 35?
I was thinking more like 20.
20?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do that.
Fair enough.
28.
28. I really like it.
The
Well,
colour
shake
is
your hand.
special. There we go.
Thank
Okay,
you very
that's
much.
great.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
So, while Dennis takes that to the till, we head back to Shrewsbury. Any other large, awkward items, Irita?
This is a country house dough bin. And it's one whopper of a dough bin. So if you needed to make a lot of dough, you would make it up and you would put it in here to prove. Stick your lid on. Simple. And the character and the story that it tells, like these burnt marks, it really had a life. And it's not in a bad condition. I just want to see whether any of the legs or parts have been replaced at all, because I would like to think that everything that you're buying is original.
No price on that. Let's find out how much dough it'll take.
Steve?
All right, can I help you with now?
The bin. The dough bin.
You know, it's beautiful, isn't it?
I was hoping you don't like it and it would be really cheap.
Well, it's not a bad price. I can do 150 on that.
So 150 on that and 45 for the horse?
Yes.
So that's 195.
180 the 2.
I didn't even need to say anything, did I?
because I know it was in your head, wasn't it?
He knows you so well, Irita.
OK. I'll have the 2.
That's lovely, thank you very much.
So, £40 for the dobbin and 140 for the dough bin. That's a lot of bread.
Thanks
Thank you very much. I will not be taking these with me now. Someone will come and collect them then.
That's lovely, thanks very much.
Thank you, Steve.
See you, bye-bye.
Elsewhere, we're still rummaging with Raj.
Now, these are lovely. Look at that. They're nicely decorated with shamrock design. They're a lovely colour. I mean, that is classic Art Nouveau design on those.
It's the sinuous lines that give it away.
But when you buy glass, one of the things you should always do is just to check that there's no chips on the rim, and also just check, hold them up to the light just to make sure there's no cracks at all. These look absolutely lovely, and I think they are really, really attractive.
£52 the pair, and handily, their owner is just around the corner.
Hi, Gordon.
Hi, Raj.
Hi. I have to say, first of all, great centre. It's
good.
It is good. Now, I've buttered you up.
Yeah.
OK. OK. I've got these 2 vases, the Art Nouveau ones.
Yep.
What is the very, very best on them?
It's probably your lucky day. They were in a job lot.
I like that.
I have had them a little while, so I'm quite happy to move them on.
Give me a price. This is all sounding very good news to me.
£25. How does that sound?
£25?
Yeah.
I'm not even going to squibble.
And that doesn't happen often with him. Let's go and settle up, shall we?
Hi. You've got that here, fantastic.
Yes, good.
And I've also agreed with Gordon a price of £25 on those.
Has he done 25 on those?
Yes, he's done 25.
You twisted his arm.
So, I make that £53 all in.
Thank you
Come
very
back
much.
soon.
I will. Thank you.
Cool.
Time to head back to the car, and for pity's sake, don't drop them.
I was buying today, Raj. Felt under pressure at all?
Of course not.
Oh, look at you, cool as a cucumber.
I mean, why would I be under any pressure whatsoever? You've only hammered me into the ground once already. Why would I feel pressure? Why would I feel pressure? Why would I feel pressure?
I think someone's a little overtired. Nighty-night. A new day dawns for our peregrinating pair in the Princess.
The countryside round here is beautiful, isn't it?
It is really pretty, yeah.
We're fully over the border into England now, on the tourist trail.
Look at that over there. That is a Roman city.
We're Iconium, the 4th largest settlement in Roman Britain, don't you know?
We get to go to these fabulous places.
We do.
We get to drive these amazing cars. The only downside's the company that they give me.
Sorry? Sorry, did I hear correctly? There is a bus service. There is a bus service. They'll be along in 2 days.
Someone always spoils it, don't they? Yesterday, Irita went on a bit of a spree, picking up a Staffordshire inkwell, a pewter dishwarmer, a huge dough bin, and that thoroughbred.
Oh, poor horsey.
So her budget now stands at £1,020. Raj also did a big shop. He got his mitts on a pair of Art Nouveau glass vases, an oak table, a pair of cups and saucers, and a big red bottle.
There's something about it which appeals to me.
Leaving him with £1,015 to play with. Now, are we back on speaking terms yet? That'll be a no, then.
Boom! Come on!
Later, our pair and everything they buy will end up at an auction back in Wrexham. But we say ta-ta for now to Wales and head to Shropshire, to the village of Gobowen, where Irita's visiting Derwent College, a remarkable institution that gives young people with physical and learning difficulties the skills and experience to live a full and active life in the wider world.
I've been putting plants to show in the shop, fishes.
Irita's meeting the college's Helen Edwards to find out about the remarkable woman behind it all, Agnes Hunt.
This is Agnes Hunt's bust and also a portrait of her that we have hanging here in the orangery at Derwent College.
Pride of place, isn't it?
Absolutely. Agnes herself was disabled. She had an infection in her hip when she was about 9 or 10 years old, and she had to walk with a stick. But her family enabled her to carry on life as her siblings were doing. They all played together, and her mum took her across the world. She went to Australia, to New Zealand, chopping down bush in Tasmania. Victorian woman with a disability. I just find it just amazing that she was able to do all this stuff.
After her travels, Agnes trained as an orthopaedic nurse, dealing with disorders and deformities of the skeleton and muscular systems. She then worked with Robert Jones, the doctor who was treating her own condition, to create a pioneering orthopaedic hospital in the area. But Agnes had plans beyond just medical treatments.
Agnes had always worked with people with disabilities. When she was treating patients at the orthopaedic hospital, she knew that she wanted to upskill them, reskill them, to be able to live a life of independence, to get their own jobs. And her work through the hospital with Robert Jones led her to Derwent. It was like her ultimate dream to be able to enable people with a disability to become independent.
In 1928, Agnes, now a dame, got the funds together to purchase this place, Derwent House. She transformed it into a college where people with physical disabilities could learn trades and life skills to enable them to get employment and live independently.
This really was the culmination of her life's work, Derwent College.
She clearly never let her disability stop her.
Never.
And I suppose that is what she wanted for everyone else.
Her ethos was always to enable people with disabilities to be happy, enjoy life, and her work still continues today.
Amazing.
Although Agnes died in 1948, the college has built on her incredible work, now providing vocational courses across 4 sites for young adults with both physical and learning disabilities. There's a restaurant, shop and garden centre here, open to the public and staffed by the students to give them hands-on experience. The skills they gain here in the nursery, for example, can lead to work as gardeners for the local authority or in other garden centres. And as she's here, Irita can lend a hand with Derwent's student Kian, supervising, of course.
What is the plan? What are we going to do?
Putting those plants into that.
Okay, so you're going to have to fill all of that with the soil?
Yep. Compost.
Compost. Professional at work.
I wouldn't go that far.
What skills are you learning while you're here?
Working as a team.
That's very good. That's very important life skills.
Communicating with the customers, making sure the customers knows what plants they're getting, and just helping them to find things.
Right in the middle?
Right in the middle.
You know what? Can I tell you something? This is the first ever plant I've planted. You're laughing. I'm serious.
I cannot take you serious.
Well, what do you think?
Yep.
Do you approve? Have we done a good job?
Good job.
High five. A very dirty high five.
Most of these plants will be sold in the shop to help continue the college's important work. But one pot is heading to a very special location, All Saints Churchyard in nearby Bass Church, and the final resting place of Agnes Hunt, accompanied by Kian, members of Agnes's family, and the Reverend Linda Cox.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for Dame Agnes and for the inspiration and the many blessings she brought. And we pray that her inspiration will continue to inspire those who work and learn at the Derwent College. Amen.
A remarkable life and a legacy to be proud of. Now, elsewhere in Shropshire, Raj is on the move, pointing the princess towards the market town of Church Stretton, which shares its name with an asteroid discovered by an astrologer at the local observatory. And hoping for an out-of-this-world deal, Raj is hurtling towards the Stretton Antiques Market. Brace yourselves.
Hello.
Hello, Raj.
And you are?
Dave.
Dave, nice to see you. Do you mind if I go and have a look around?
Please do, please do.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Bit of a Shropshire institution, this place. 3 floors packed with the wares of 60 or so dealers, from jewellery to furniture and everything in between. And a few old favourites for Raj to get stuck into as well.
Now, this has brought me back with a big smile on my face. It's highly documented that when I first started in antiques, I was 10 years old, and I used to walk past a pawnbroker's on my way to school, and I used to save up my pocket money, and I bought something. It was equivalent, I don't know, 1 week's pocket money, and I've just seen exactly the same thing in this cabinet here. And these are the J. Sainsbury's potted meat jars, and I still have the original one that I bought to this day in my office at home. I can't remember exactly what I paid, but it would have been around 10 pence. And was that a good investment? I see they've got £6 on one of them now, so not really. But what lovely memories this has brought back. The first thing I ever bought, lovely.
I can't imagine Raj as a 10-year-old, can you? Let's leave him to wallow in nostalgia and catch up with Irita, who's wound up in Bridgnorth, at the Old Mill Antique Centre. In an old mill, obviously. Our girl currently has a smidge over £1,000 in the kitty, but 40 dealers across 4 floors means there's a lot of ground to cover to discover that perfect purchase. And when she finds it, John will be the man to talk to. Hi, John.
Will I have a leg up if I buy a pair of stills?
No, but you'll have somewhere to sit. Ha.
What is happening to me? Because since when does Irita Marriott buy furniture? They're rather stylish, though. I like the shape. They're probably mid-century, 1950s or so. Do you know what I like the most about them? They're £8 each. Or is that just being a cheapskate?
I couldn't possibly comment.
Decisions, decisions.
Well, you'd better knuckle down then, because time is marching on.
Get on with it. Tick, tick.
Exactly. And there's still more floors to wade through. Now, back in Church Stretton, has Raj hit pay dirt yet?
Here we've got a pair of early Carter tiles. Now, everyone's heard of Poole. In fact, there's a piece of Poole right here, obviously from Poole in Dorset. But before Poole originated, it was called Carter.
After Jessie Carter, who founded the company in 1873.
And Carter made these tiles. There's £55 on the ticket on each one. But they are lovely.
Fancy a closer look? You'll need Dave for that.
Dave, I found something. I think so, anyway.
All right.
Can I have a look at the tiles?
Yes, fine. You'll say on the back, very slightly impressed Carter Tile Company. Very difficult to see, but there is a mark there.
You can see that, Carter Tile Company.
I think it's
Is that says Poole? Yeah,
yes,
it says Poole
yes.
under there.
Yeah.
Which, of course, gives it all the provenance that you need.
It does, yes.
As far as Poole's concerned.
And they're all hand-painted. It looks like a Dutch scene.
Yeah,
they're
definitely,
They're
yeah.
both Dutch. Yeah, they're really nice items.
I don't think I've ever bought any tiles before, Dave.
All right.
This is the first time, but there's something about these that really appeals to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Except for the price.
Right.
What could you do the two for?
OK. £15 for the two.
Oh, Dave, that is very, very generous indeed. In fact, that's almost too generous, I think. That's it. I'm going to give you £20 for the two.
Oh, that's been fantastic.
Yeah? You're happy with that?
I'm more than happy, Raj. Thank you very much.
Let's shake hands. £20.
Cheers.
A whopping discount there. Many thanks, Dave. That purchase whittles his budget down to £995.
I appreciate it very much indeed. And not too heavy to carry out either.
No.
And that brings his shopping to a close. Back in Bridgnorth, Irita's made it to the loft. So what grabs you up here?
Oh, I like the arms of this. Articulated arms. I think they're rather rusty. So basically, you can put them in any position you would like. Even do very elegant fingers. Look at that. Isn't that nice? It hasn't got a great age. Let me pull it out.
Oh, yeah. A shop mannequin, probably 30 or so years old.
John? Whoop. Oh, my God.
Hi, do you need a hand?
Hello. Lovely to meet you.
Hello.
Tell me about this.
That's a bit of a problem for me.
Oh.
I bought that probably 4.5 years ago.
OK.
And I'm absolutely sick of having to repair the fingers. Because there's always some kid who tries to do something clever with the fingers to make a rude gesture and snaps one of the fingers off.
So really, that's a pest, isn't it? And
It's getting that way. And it's stuffed in the corner out of the way.
Yep.
I'd love to see the back of her.
OK, well, I like the sound of that.
OK. I'll take a £50 note off you.
There it is.
OK.
I think both parties benefited there.
Does that include the delivery down those enormous stairs?
Fortunately, we've got a lift.
Oh, OK. Right, let's get you to the lift.
OK. You're fine with that?
I'm fine. Come on. We're going.
So, with £970 still in hand, Irita's done shopping too. And the next time we'll see her new friend will be at the auction. But for now, it's time to catch up with her travelling companion.
I have had a great day today, Irita.
Is it because you only spent 10 minutes with me today?
To be honest, that was 2 minutes more than I planned.
You did not just say that, Raj.
No.
Well, before this ends up in a Barney, I think shut-eye, don't you? Here we go again. Time to see if all that hard work pays off.
Are you ready for this?
Well, in your words, Irita, I'm always ready. Auction number 2.
Oh, yes. After setting off from Wrexham and scouring Shropshire, we've come full circle back to where we started, at Wingate's Auctioneers once again, selling to Wrexhamites in the room and everyone else online. Raj spent a mere £145 on 5 auction lots. Let's find out what our friendly neighbourhood gavel wielder David Griffiths likes the best.
Red French bottle, nice thing, collectible and an unusual lot as well. Good size, bit different, not something you see every day. We'd expect a lot of interest from that.
Irita forked out almost double the amount, £280, on her 5 lots. What do you reckon, David?
The Rocking Horse. An unusual lot, needs a lot of TLC and a lot of luck really to sell it, but I think it will go today.
Well, that's the runners and riders then. Let's see how we get on, shall we?
Why are we both rubbing our hands?
Exciting, I don't know. Maybe we're rubbing our hands at the thought of all that money that we're going to make.
Keep dreaming,
It could
Raj.
be that,
Keep dreaming.
OK?
Irita's first to the off, her Staffordshire Bird's Nest inkwell.
Is it porcelain?
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise.
£20 a bid on the internet against the room at 25 bid. 30 is it now? We're online currently at 25 and looking for 30 anywhere. At £25 you finished. Sold online then.
If there was ever a hammer that hurt.
Quite. That seemed a bit cheap to me.
Well, it's just a fiver.
20 somebody.
There. Raj's Big Red is up next. That's a whole lot of bottle.
Good luck at that. What's it worth? Give me 50 for it. £20 away on it, come on. Must be that, surely. 20 we have. Thank you, madam. Start me off in the room at £20.
28, come on. We need to get going.
25 in 30 and 5. 35, madam. In front, 40 and 5. £40 a bid's behind you then at £40. I'll take 5 anywhere else now. All done with it at £40. Are we all done? 45 just in time. 50, madam. You're out. At £45 in front now. 50 your last chance.
I can't believe
away
it.
at 45.
I can't quite believe that because honestly, I would not have bought that. I would not have even looked at it.
I bet Raj is glad he did. Our first success of the day.
Well done.
I do apologise.
Well, small profit, it's good, I'm glad.
Profit's a profit.
Yeah.
Irita's Victorian Child's plate warmer next, with an ancestor of Bugs Bunny on it.
It's just so much fun.
20 to start it, come on. Surely to goodness that's £20.
It's not been
Somewhere.
a good day.
20 we have. Thank you to start things off. Trading at 20.
You're
We'll
away.
say 5
You're
now.
away.
Internet bid currently at £20. You finished.
Come on.
Sold away at 20 then. 3657.
Oh, what is this such
80
hard
more.
work?
If it was easy, it wouldn't be a competition.
Right, let's move on.
6 with it. 8 if you like.
Raj tries his hand with china now, his pair of cups and saucers.
You stepped in my territory, did you?
I did step on your
10
territory,
there.
yeah.
10 lots of
It just
money.
means I can walk proudly next to you.
5 right. Start things off. £20 away on those, somebody. 10 then.
Maybe not so good.
They've got to be 10 there, surely. 10 we have.
Oh,
Thank you to
internet
start things
bid.
off. Trading at 10 is there 12 now. Maiden bid. Against the room, 12 on bid, 14 now.
Come on.
On the internet, 14 back in. 16 on bid, 80. £16 we're on the internet. Currently at £16.
Come on,
18 your last
come on,
chance. 18 bid, 20 and 5. £20 a bid on the internet at £20. We're looking for
Come on,
5
give him a
anyway.
profit.
At
2.
£20,
Let's look for 2.
you're finished. Sold at 20 then.
Really lost. Really lost.
Not walking so proudly now, are we, Raj?
We're not having a great day today, are we?
Well, maybe you can turn things around with that huge dough bin, your most expensive purchase.
My heart rate is through the roof right now. I don't think I've ever been so worried about anything I bought.
Oh, I thought it was because you were sitting next to me. Sorry. Got a complete wrong end of the stick there.
50 to start it, come on. 50 we have. God bless you to start things off. 60 bid and 5 is it now. We're online. That's £60 the bid's there.
60 it's
65
going,
back in.
65.
70 is it now. And 5 if you like.
Oh, we're
Internet
so
bid currently at
far.
75, 80. 80 bid and 5.
I just can't walk.
90.
Look, it's going up. Stop it.
90 in the room and 5. £90 the ladies bid now. 95 online. 100 madam. Looking for 110 now. At £100 it's been sold, make no mistake. 110 just in time. 120. You're out. £110 against
this.
the sold at 110 then.
Be a big girl.
It's a
Take
nice
it.
thing. Take it, yeah, you can take it.
Sadly, that didn't rise to the occasion.
I think that was the first time I've ever bought brown furniture.
I would give it another go.
Raj's turn at furniture now, his 18th century side table.
How much for it? Give me 50. Antique table, £50. 20 then. There must be £20 there, surely to goodness. It's nothing wrong with that.
There's a man over here wanting to pay 100.
Hey, shh, don't push your luck.
£20 we have. Thank you to start things off in the room. Sorry, at £20 is there 5 now. Maiden bid. It's all gone quiet all of a sudden. 25 bid, 30. No, £25 a bids with the lady. We're still in the room at £25. 30 if you like now. That is reasonably priced there at £25. 30 your last chance. Sold at 25.
Medic.
The curse of brown furniture strikes again.
Isn't that bonkers? You couldn't buy the wood for that money.
Do you want to see a really sad face?
85 in the room, 90.
Oh, I quite like that. You were good.
95 online. Let's see if Irita's back to winner with this next one, that horsey.
Do you know something?
No.
I think you're going to romp away with this.
Well-loved Hercules the horse. What's it worth? 50?
Silence.
30 then. £30 we have. Thank you, madam. Start me off trading. She sees the potential there at £30. 5 if you like now.
And we're off.
£30 a bid's there at £30. I'll take 5 anywhere else.
No.
Sold and away at 30 then.
He clearly didn't like it.
101.
Fell at the first hurdle. Poor old thing.
Can this day get any better?
Nay.
£25. Silly man. His Art Nouveau vases are next to go under the hammer.
£40, not a bad start there. Straight in at £40, will say 5 now. Online.
Lovely.
And being sold, make no mistake. At 45 just in time there, 50. 50 back in and 5, sir. 55,
Don't
60.
lose them now. Don't lose them now.
55, 60 back in and 5. On the internet at £60. We're looking for 5
It's an amazing
anywhere.
price for those.
You finished? Sold and away at 60 then. Thank you.
That is good.
I'm happy with that.
Another profit for Raj. That might have just tipped this one in his favour.
Don't get too comfortable, OK? Just
Hang on,
say
let me enjoy my 1 minute of profit, OK?
Last chance for Irita is her mannequin dressed for success.
£30. £30 I got. Thank you to start things off. Trade into 35 mid 40 and 5. 50 and 5. 55 online.
Yes.
60 and 5.
£60
we're in the room now, standing at £60. 65, 70 and 5 either of you. 75, 80, madam. And 5.
I feel like
90
I can breathe.
and 5.
Now it's just going too far.
No, £95 we're in the room then. I'll take 100 anywhere else now. At £95 you finished. Your bid, sir.
Oh.
Brilliant. Well done.
At last, Irita breaks that losing streak.
I'm very, very happy
No,
with that.
we got them, £20.
Is that my only profit today?
10 for them then.
Yes, actually. And finally, Raj's couple of Carter tiles. Here we go.
What are they worth? £20 away on them, somebody? Come on.
That's lovely tiles. Yeah.
10 then for the 2 of them. 10 I got, 12 on bid, 40,
That was quick
60, 80, 20 and 5, 30. 25 we're in the room currently and looking for 30 anyway now.
Still cheap.
At £25 we're
Still
in the room
cheap.
and being sold, make no
Come on.
mistake. 30 your last chance.
Come on.
Sold at 25. Thank you.
He had a
Small
bargain.
profit. Bargain.
But a result, and that's auction number 2 done and dusted.
Well, after that, I could do with a nice Welsh scone.
I think I need more than that.
OK, let's go.
Make that 2 scones for Ms. Marriott. Irita didn't have the best of days today. After auction costs, she made a loss of £50 and 40 pence. But Raj fared much better. He lost less, a mere £1.50 after sale room fees. So he wins the second auction and draws level. But there's 3 more up for grabs.
Well, Raj, you made it.
Well, I tell you what, by the skin of my teeth, but again,
auction
another
each.
great auction, so brilliant.
Next on the trip, the sky's the limit.
Problemo!
As we mosey through the Midlands.
I brought some trouble with me.
Raj shows off his cool new ride.
Out of the way, brum, 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 brum. Oh, brum, brum.
And we get our marching orders.
You go and do some shopping, I'll just play here.